Hello, everyone. My name's Tim from East Coast Gaming, and today we are coming to you live with another episode.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
Of a new series, Transformers: Rise of the Darkspark. Now let's get this going. While we wait for this to load.
Earth, a primitive planet infested with an indigenous population of organic life forms. Last refuge of Optimus Prime and the Autobots. You can't hide forever, Optimus. Gather your men. We're setting down at the impact point.
Lockdown, sir. What was that?
It is the past come calling.
Drift, do you read?
Optimus! What is this insanity? What is the meaning of this attack?
We do not know, but we are encountering heavy resistance. You must hurry.
Not a problem.
At Drift, you'll need to secure additional firepower.
That will not pose a problem. Such crude weapons are plentiful, it seems.
Get that weapons locker open already. Yeah, we're already behind schedule for the rendezvous.
Sayonara!
Okay, we are going to... We're going to grab the riot cannon. For our heavy weapon, we are going to go with the... You know what? I'm going to kick it old school. And then the hack is going to be...
I do not relish this, Optimus. I forsook guns to walk a more honorable path.
I know you favor the sword now, but the gravity of the situation requires more advanced weaponry.
So be it. Despite my attempts to move on, my past always lurks just behind me.
Drift, what is your status?
I have retrieved the weapons.
We should be within the sensor range. I am marking your route to the rendezvous now.
I see it. Optimus, the enemy forces are numerous.
And heavily armed. This does not bode well.
Yet we must thwart their designs.
Agreed. It is every Autobot's duty to stand against tyranny. The riverbed will lead you to the traffic tunnels. We will meet you on the other side.
Let's roll out! It's what I do!
Nails. Another one down. Let's see what we got. Better than I thought. Let's see what we got.
Our foes are not Decepticons. Who are they?
They seem to be Cybertronian mercenaries. If they are here, Lockdown is likely behind this attack.
Mercenaries? A profession without honor. What profit is there in attacking the humans?
I do not know, but I intend to find out.
Let's see what we got. We're taking losses! New prey has arrived! Let's see what we got! He got away! Let's see what we got! Grenade downrange! Another duel. Time to teach a lesson. He got away! Tougher than I thought. Let's see what we can.
So much wanton destruction. Prime, I don't see any humans. Are they?
The humans never asked for our war, but they have prepared for it. The civilians were swiftly evacuated, thanks to their emergency protocols.
Those protocols exist because they don't trust us, Optimus.
Perhaps our actions today will change their minds.
Or confirm their fears.
Drift. There are numerous mercenaries stationed outside the subway station.
Thank you for the warning.
It looks like they're using it as a staging area.
And I will reduce their numbers before I reach you. Lockdown's forces are headed for the crater.
We see them. We are nearly at your position.
Grenade downrange!
Autobots!
Get some.
Why doesn't he fire?
We must not be his target. Autobots, roll out. What could have wrought such destruction?
There is no honor in this. There, in the center. It looks Cybertronian.
By the Allspark, it cannot be.
What? Is that the matrix of leadership?
Yes, Drift, and it has shown me the awful nature of this fallen relic. Autobots, Lockdown is not here for us. He seeks to gain possession of the Darkspark. We must not let it fall into his hands.
What is this dark spark? A weapon?
Something far worse.
Another newbie. Time to teach a lesson.
distance. Am I gonna duck behind now?
Autobots, ineffectual as ever.
Hand over the Darkspark lockdown.
And what price will you pay for it, Optimus?
This is not a device to haggle over. It is unbelievably dangerous. You are meddling with powers you cannot comprehend. Do the right thing, Lockdown, and simply hand it over.
How honorable. You truly are a Prime. Alas, I see no profit in merely giving you my prize. I decline. Oh, Optimus, can't you see? I have already won! You just don't know it yet!
Coward! Come back!
I thought this day would never come.
What's going on, Optimus?
We have just witnessed a dark legend come to life. The Matrix of Leadership, formed from Primus himself, grants the bearer the wisdom of the Primes.
But for every force in the universe, there is an equal and an opposite. For every matter, an antimatter.
Legends speak of the Darkspark, the antithesis to the Matrix of Leadership.
Where the Matrix grants wisdom, the Darkspark empowers its master to bend the very fabric of the universe and its inhabitants to his will.
This is our darkest hour. Cybertron has nearly fallen, and the Autobots are on the verge of defeat.
This is our finest hour. Cybertron is nearly ours, and victory is finally within the Decepticons' grasp.
The gates of Crystal City lay beyond this chasm.
Tell me, Shockwave, do you believe this dark spark even exists?
I do not believe Starscream. I hypothesize. My conclusion is not yet formed, but all data leads us here.
Ah, yes. Ever the scientist.
As you once were.
Conversation irrelevant. Danger imminent. For once we agree, Soundwave. those filthy things?
Primitive cyber forms.
Lord Megatron, we have gained access to the facility.
What's so important about this thing that we have to traipse through acid and ruins?
You have a desire to cease functioning, Starscream.
I was just asking.
Your ignorance is matched only by your incompetence. Now cut the static and bring me the Dark Spark. Affirmative, Lord Megatron. And Starscream, do not question me again.
Wonderful, Shockwave. More of them. Didn't mention an acid-filled bug nest.
No. Worst in true.
That's all well and good then. Until they swarm. Fighting worthless creatures.
I find them rather fascinating.
Where are you going? Isn't the imaginary vault for your imaginary Darkspark this way?
I imagine so. Continue the search. I will rejoin you after resolving our infestation problem.
Affirmative.
All right, just hurry it up. Soundwave, did Shockwave make a joke back there? Was it intentional? No, Soundwave. You've become quite the conversationalist. What are we waiting for then? This acid is etching my metals. Oh, what do we have here?
Is it something to eat?
Fascinating. The sentient ones share CNA with the feral insectoid protoforms. Hey! What do you call us?
I don't know. Let's scrap him.
Let me! Enter scrambled by EFP. No matter.
this spark and be done with it then.
There is another alternative.
What exactly are we supposed to do now? Soundwave, quit wasting time and use your minions. These creatures, Shockwave better hurry up, or I will...
Vault entrance.
At last!
Acid vats block entrance to vault. Find controls. Drain acid. Reveal entrance. Rumble eject. Operation. Acid depletion. Initiating final drain procedure. Starscream, prepare yourself. Acid depletion. One map primed. 3 remaining. Rumble eject. Operation. Acid depletion. Hear them scream.
Down. Can you hurry this up?
Rumble eject. Operation. Acid depletion. One vat remaining. Rumble eject. Operation. Acid depletion.
By the Allspark. Look at the size of them.
Hold your fire, Starscream! That is no way to welcome our new recruits.
Recruits! Oh, yes. Welcome aboard.
Shockwave. Vault entrance accessible.
Very good. Insecticons, leave us. Onward into the vault. Onward into the vault.
Yes, by all means. Let us continue this pointless fool's errand.
Fascinating creatures. It is pure conjecture, but
I just want to know if that's the end of our bug problem.
not entirely. Those three influence the swarm, but as is the case with such primitive societies, they do so only through asserting dominance. When they are present, the others defer to them. But when they are absent,
There'll still be feral bugs. Great.
cease your whining, Starscream. Now let me focus on opening this door.
What was that?
What is it now? Soundwave?
Scanning. No signatures detected.
Satisfied, Starscream. Or perhaps the Insecticons have unnerved you.
I'm not afraid. I'm telling you, there was something back there. The door is masking the signature.
It appears as if someone was here before us, eons ago, based on a very preliminary assessment.
Inactive defense systems. Caution warranted.
Yes, quite.
Or turrets. These will shoot.
As Soundwave suggested, caution is warranted.
Talk about it later.
Onward into the vault.
Yes, by all means. Let us continue this pointless fool's errand.
Fascinating creature. It is pure conjecture, but
I just want to know if that's the end of our bug problem.
not entirely. Those three influence the swarm, but as is the case with such primitive societies, they do so only through asserting dominance. When they are present, the others defer to them. But when they are absent,
There'll still be feral bugs. Great.
cease your whining, Starscream. Now let me focus on opening this door.
What was that?
What is it now?
Something appeared on my scanners just before the door closed.
Soundwave?
Scanning. No signatures detected.
Satisfied, Starscream. Or perhaps the Insecticons have unnerved you.
I'm not afraid. I'm telling you, there was something back there. The door is masking the signature.
It appears as if someone was here before us, eons ago, based on a very preliminary assessment.
Inactive defense systems. Caution warranted.
Yes, quite.
Or turrets. These aren't shooting either. Ah!
caution is warranted.
Wait here.
There. Turrets deactivated. They should no longer be a hindrance. Significant amount of firepower. We are getting close.
Decepticons! Have you obtained the Darkspark?
Not yet, Lord Megatron. We encountered unexpected resistance in the form of...
Do I detect excuses, Shockwave?
Lord Megatron, we are just outside the vault. Have it soon.
Once you have it, set course for Calcular and deliver it to me personally.
As you command, Lord Megatron.
Yes, I see it too this time. How curious.
Protect the artifact! Annihilate the intruder!
These must be Crystal Guardians, remnants of Cybertron's golden era. What a fascinating history lesson. Now shut up and blast them!
clarity of thought before rashness of action.
Crystal Guardians protect only the most valuable assets.
I concur. Their presence is good news indeed.
Ancient zealots trying to scrap us is your idea of good news?
You can be quite short-sighted, Starscream. You see peril where I see proof. The Dark Spark is here.
Tracing conduits. 4 terminals control access. Simultaneous upload of keys required.
A pity, then, that we are only 3.
Laserbeak, eject.
My mistake. 3.5.
Spread out and find the other 3 access terminals. Then await my signal. I shall secure the 4th.
Laserbeak, avoiding detection. Bypassing Crystal Guardians. En route to console.
Excellent. Lord Megatron will be most pleased.
These Guardians should have stayed in the past where they belong.
You are not the only one encountering difficulties, Starscream.
I'm the only one whose problems are of any significance.
Sensor anomaly detected. Analyzing. Autobot signature.
That can't be right. Recalibrate your systems.
Performing background diagnostic. Proceeding to upload point.
Let me know when you arrive, Soundwave.
Affirmative. Position.
Son of a bitch.
These Guardians should have stayed in the past where they belong.
You are not the only one encountering difficulties, Starscream.
I'm the only one whose problems are of any significance.
Sensor anomaly detected. Analyzing. Autobot signature.
That can't be right. Recalibrate your systems.
Performing background
Let me know when you arrive, Soundwave.
How come I always get killed at the third one?
You are not the only one encountering difficulties, Starscream.
I'm the only one whose problems are of any significance.
You are not the only one encountering difficulties, Starscream.
I'm the only one whose problems are of any significance.
That can't be right. Recalibrate your systems.
Background diagnostic. Proceeding to upload point.
Let me know when you arrive, Soundwave.
Affirmative.
As always, guys, if you like what you see, like this video, comment on this video, subscribe subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell to see what we're cooking up next. And I'll see you guys on the next one.